Oh yeah, y'all know what the fuck is going on. If you don't, you about to find out, man. Interviewing the whip. And today I got
Tory motherfucking goddamn June.
Hey, y'all heard her, man. Hey, hard ass Detroit female artist, man. And as y'all can see, she is white. Fire. But fire, that ain't stopping the show.
Ironic.
Talk to them though, man. Tell them how long you been rapping.
Shit.
Cause I wanna know.
I've been really taking this shit serious for about 8 years now. That's around the time when Ghetto Bird went viral, probably about
Ghetto Bird was the video where you had you had the Timbs on. What was it, Pink Tim?
Pink Tim.
Yeah. That's how I'm hip to. Yeah, I'm hip to. That was a fire song.
Jumping up off that cannon.
Off that cannon. Yeah, I remember that. That was lit. That's exactly how I know who you is. And then I saw you at the bar with Vila Keys watching the Lions play. I'm like, I talked to him, ain't that girlie that went viral? He's like, yeah, y'all, that's her. I'm like, ain't that some shit though? But yeah, I'm glad to see you still rapping and stuff, man, doing your thing.
Yeah, I had to take a little hiatus and take care of the home front and everything, you know what I mean? So I ducked off, I got me my own shit. Joined the homeowner club.
Okay.
Everything.
Let's give you a round of applause for that one.
Thank you. Especially as a single mom and
especially
the way
as a single mom.
You know what I mean? Like I be with my son 24/7 as a super mom. You know what I mean? So I think moms to kids with disabilities, we the fucking goats, bro. We the truth.
Nah, for real.
That shit ain't no fucking joke.
I was told.
Yeah. It's cool
Look at
though.
You superwoman with it then. You gotta be there for your man. That's what's up.
Yes, always. That's my baby.
So look, growing up in the hood,
Oh my Lord.
I gotta ask, this is being white, like how did that work? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like,
it's ironic. I got more hate and bullshit and bullied more when we moved out the hood when I was a teenager than I ever received while I was in the hood.
Are you serious? What type of shit is that? Where did you move to when y'all left the hood?
We moved to, it's at Joy and Middle Belt. They call it the border of Livonia. They say it's the hood of Livonia. For me, it's like the Ritz-Carlton.
Okay.
I'm like, this is nice. Police, they come, ain't no dogs running around or nothing.
Okay.
Like, it was a huge culture shock. And unfortunately, like within 3 months of when we moved, my mom got diagnosed with ovarian and uterine cancer. So for me, I ain't give a fuck about any of that other shit going on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm dealing with shit where it's like I grew up my whole life being scared of shit y'all ain't never had to fucking even bat an eye to.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I just wrote about it in one of my songs the other day. I said 21 shot and it ain't make no national news because in the hood it's what we supposed to be used to. That's something to me that is very pertinent because I saw both sides of the fucking white picket fence, so to speak. And my fence wasn't even the white picket one. I was the broke kid.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
No, I feel like
the broke kid in the hood.
No, because I'm gonna tell you something. Black people, we just assume as a kid. I know for a fact a few people have, and I synced it. We just assume all white people was rich. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate that. You know what I'm saying? Just I respect you saying like, no, we was the broke. Like, so I saw both sides.
I've been broke.
It wasn't a white, you know, the super white. I know what you mean. No, I can respect that though.
And then it's like when we moved to something where it's like that's what my father's goal was, right? Because he grew up going to Kosciuszko, Lessinger, Cody. So as a man growing up in the hood, they always teach us that you don't make it until you get the fuck out the hood, which to me is something I'm trying to fight against. Because when I do get signed, I'm going to speak it into existence. When I do get signed and shit, this is where the fuck I'm going to stay. I don't know about anybody else, and I know people say you're not safe and shit like that, but I'm going to do shit differently. In a sense where it's like, yeah, I want to get me my first little fur pelly, or I want to get myself my first pair of woods, but at the same time, I want to make sure that my kids that live in the neighborhood that are growing up the same way that I had to grow up, the fucked up way, I want to make sure that they get the shit that they rightfully deserve done by somebody who actually gives a fuck. So you gonna come back and give back then to the hood? It's not coming back. I'm gonna just stay here.
So I'm just gonna stay here. Hey, that's fire though. That's what's up. That's what's up. No, but you make it though, like, would you like keep your house here, then you'll still have your house in the burbs type shit?
As an autism mom, man, I wasn't supposed to have this house in society's eyes. I'm not supposed to be a homeowner. I'm not supposed, as a single mother, I'm the sole provider for my son, dead ass. I'm not supposed to have the luxuries that we have. And every fucking day that I get to wake up and welcome that to my son's life and be like, hey, you want to go in your big ass pool, son? You want to go spend the body in your, you know what I mean? Like, shit like that. It's just,
it's a blessing.
It is a blessing. And it makes you realize what's really important in life. And yes, all the money and the glamour and the glitz and that shit, that's lovely. But for me, like, as somebody who grew up as the broke kid their whole life, like, there's far more things to me that I don't know. They feel better. You know
I feel you. I truly feel you, because that shit don't mean that at the end of the day. They truly don't. What about to say? You know, my brother married a white girl.
Really?
My niece, I have mixed niece and nephews. Yes. Her name is Noelle Simpson now.
So you get it.
Yeah, hell yeah. And she, you know, that's why we were just talking.
Two different roads to it too. That's what I always tell people. There's 2 different white girls in the hood. And that's what you need to know.
2 different white girls in the hood. Let's talk about that too real quick. 2 different white girls. We got the white girl in the hood. We're gonna start with the first one. We got the white girl in the hood, bro. She's a fucking cuss out nigga. Fuck all that nigga. This bitch on crack, teeth gone. She look skinny as hell, face skinny as shit.
Sucking and fucking to pay for that shit.
Sucking and fucking to pay for that shit. Look terrible. It never fails. And then you got this type of white girl.
I always say, this is the thing for me, right? And I've said this when Ghetto Bird first went viral. As a white rapper, you have to understand that a lot of the notoriety, the clout, the the numbers you get in the beginning is attention because of the shock factor, because of the what the fuck is this, what have you. I ain't want that shit. For me, I was happy when my engagement started to decline a bit, because for me it felt as if I was eliminating that hate that I was receiving and instead gaining the respect that I wanted. And a big tell-all tale for me with that shit is, do you want attention or do you want respect?
Oh yeah, I feel that.
Because for me, I've always, I want my respect. I don't care.
Fuck that attention. I don't care about the attention.
If that takes the long route to do so, because I ain't out here doing shit for shock value so I can run numbers up and, oh, I don't give a fuck because I'm getting paid off that shit.
Yeah, no, I know. Hey, that's how motherfuckers be though. Niggas think you fucking weird on Facebook and, I'm getting paid $200 a month.
Yeah.
Niggas think you weird, bro.
And furthermore, when you really is living around in an environment where you gotta watch how you move, that's in all aspects of what the fuck you do. If you was a corn and a ham online and you get caught in the hood, baby, you a corn and a ham that they saw online that's now in the hood.
And now they about to get you together.
And they about to run your box.
Sweet shit. No, you ain't lying on that, no.
But yeah.
Well, that's what's up, dog. I respect you, you know what I'm saying? See how you carry yourself and all that. Because like I said, I'm keeping the band with you. It never fails. Every white girl I'm 31 years old. Every time I ever met a white girl from the city, I'm talking about, I'm talking about, oh my God.
I just posted that on,
and they be on hard drugs.
You see that thing with Keith?
Crack, coke, all, I won't say coke, but hard drug. But no, they be on some super hard shit. But yeah, we're talking about Keith with the white. He was lit for that, though. You know,
he was lit. Listen, that's what I'm saying. So I never I don't hate nothing like that, you know what I mean? I know who I am, and I know what I can be comfortable with and what I feel like my daddy gonna beat my ass in my dream for doing, because he passed on. So now that's what I say. My daddy, if I do some dumb shit, my daddy's still gonna come haunt my ass.
That's what's up. So you still moving like your daddy here, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's what's up. So you grew up with a daddy that was on your head then, you know what I'm saying?
So growing back to being the white girl in the hood, so like I literally I wasn't sheltered because my dad kept it a buck about everything. Like hoes back in the day, I said it on another interview. Hoes back in the day, they wasn't allowed to walk Warren or Tireman because the police, they could walk Sawyer.
Damn.
I lived 5 houses from Sawyer. My best friend stayed on the corner of Sawyer. My best friend lived on the corner. I watched a hoe get her ass whooped. A pimp pulled up in a red fucking car, I'll never forget. Got out the whip, walked to the passenger side, gripped this bitch up by the back of her neck like a cat. Threw her on the ground, whooped this bitch's ass. I was in the window with my best friend watching it, like. And her mama came over like, come on, y'all, don't. Never. It's shit like that. Then when you see shit, and my father kept it real and was like, for one, you don't never judge no female in life because of 2 reasons. For one, you don't know whom chose that and what they was going through when they chose that. And for 2, you don't know whom got chose for that and took and put in that shit. And they shove a needle in that girl's arm and they get her hooked on some shit she would have never.
You're right. And that do, you're right.
And that's the reality of that. And I still talk my shit, you know what I mean? Because we all, and that's what the shit that's important to me and my values is because we do that shit just because we so conditioned to it. Just as I said, we used to 21 people getting blasted on a drive-by. Hell, that was the 1990s with the Jump Out Boys and the big black vans. Like, that's what our life was. So.
How old are you?
34.
Okay.
I'm grown as hell.
I always say grown as hell.
I'm grown as hell. Jelly Roll making it made me feel like, all right, bitch, you're not that crazy. Because you be feeling crazy doing this shit sometimes. You really do.
What, rapping?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to achieve I mean, maybe for me, just because I know it was never put to me like this could happen for you. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you on that. What made you start rapping though? Like shit, what made you get in the studio?
Well, when I was little, I always wrote poetry and shit. That was my thing. I remember I always just wrote about the things that was going on around me. And then, ironically, my boy Crooked Eye, King Crooked, so I had just got cool with him It was about 8 years ago. I sent him this acapella I did. I always wanted to do it. I was just scared. I was scared of what people would think. I was scared of what people would say. Like yeah, I got thick ass skin, but it's thick ass skin about things like you wouldn't think I have thick skin about. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I still struggle with things that as a grown woman I should be better at, but I'm not, because I had to worry about these other things instead.
Okay.
That shouldn't have had to be around me. You know what I mean? We shouldn't have to grow up with that shit. That's the point I always try to say. But anywho, I sang Crooked acapella and he hit me back that night. He was like, dude, you can really rap. You gotta do that shit. And then ever since then, it's just been, you know, my ex was super influential with it too. It was like deep down inside, I always knew it was for me. It's what I wanted to do since I was a little girl. I wanted to get signed to Shady. I just was scared.
That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet.
I was scared as fuck. That's all.
You see, fucking with Baby Tron.
Yes, that was a smart move, man. A couple people said that shit to me, like, you feel some type of way. I could never, because people got to understand there's more that goes into feature placements than just, oh, I want to work with this person.
Yeah, you know
what I mean?
He brings, you know, not only he can rap, he brings a whole. You just said the young generation. It's him and them. He got Big Sean. You know what I'm saying? It's like that gap.
He's trying to fill that gap.
Yeah.
That's all. And it's about strategy. And Big
Just
Sean as well. Big Sean's got more of that, like, that, I want to say bubbly and shit, like upbeat, more bouncy club.
Yeah, and it's an older crowd too.
Yes.
Now, if you think about it, the older crowd
He's wide,
you know what I'm
like
saying?
with the people, because he's still got younger people I feel that fuck with him too.
He do, but I don't know. I'll probably say like till like 26 or something.
Yeah.
Baby Tron got my kids listening. You know what I'm saying? Like my nephew.
That's what
Baby Tron brings
like,
all the way up. Like,
that man, him and Lando built that shit, bro.
Yeah,
I watched them build that shit, dog. How could as a striving artist, as somebody whom, that's the thing, man, people gotta understand, bro. You don't hate somebody because they in a position that you are aiming to be in the future. You don't. You look to it and you're like, damn, that can happen to me. I can be next. That's how the fuck you gotta look at it. And it's insecurities and fear that you gotta put down inside in order to be able to see that perspective.
Okay. So who was your biggest feature?
My biggest feature, All-Star JR.
All-Star JR. That's kind of, I don't know. I got to do a song with JR too. That's what's up. We'll
that was something for me. I was proud because, like, this really is just me pushing this shit. So, to be able to stack that cheese up, and it was reasons as to whom I was looking to for that bigger feature placement. You know what I mean?
How much you pay him?
I don't like saying people's prices.
I can't say mine. I called him during the pandemic when he was.
Listen, you can go on this. He be doing sales on that shit. Bro.
Yeah, I know he do. I called him. Yeah. No, he do. And I called him too. And he sent that bitch right back though.
Yeah, right back.
He sent that bitch right back. Shout out to him though, man.
And I ain't hit him out. No, I just want some little bass. Give me 16 straight through. That's it. Like, I had a whole concept with my song. It's streaming now on iTunes, all that other shit. Locked in with All-Star JR. And it's just that whole Bonnie and Clyde dynamic, but not like that corny white girl shit we was referencing before. More so the girl that's locked in on some shit where this is all the fuck I know I can do, that I see. You know what I mean? This is all the fuck that you know that you can do in this moment. We gonna get this money. We gonna watch each other's backs. We gonna do this shit right. We gonna do good business, but we still gonna take care of the home front first. And it was a whole concept I sent to him, and he delivered 1000%. I probably irritated his soul because I was like, no, look, I want this, that. You know what I mean? And he was. It's not like I was like a bitch or nothing. Like I'm saying that, but it's just, it wasn't like you could just go in the studio and just, here you go, and spit it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I really appreciated the way that he ain't make me sound corny. Okay. Like that whole bitch getting money that way.
I'm gonna check. Now I gotta listen to the song. I gotta check out the song because the way you describe it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I promise you, I'm gonna check it out after I pull off.
And then I got White Girl with Vito Lays too. That's a good one. Yep, me and Vito put something together. That was another one where I went with the concept and everything. I be big on that. I write my shit. I think of the concepts, all that. Okay. Vito helped with the white girl idea because originally I said I wanted to be dope girl. Yeah, that's me. And then Vito was like, well, you know, you get so irritated about the white girl shit. Why don't you play with that and say white girl, yeah, that's me. And I was like, okay.
I mean, I just feel like you got your own lane. It's fire. You really a white girl from West Warren. That's lit. You from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the shit that I used to be so mad about, like my whole, like being mad to be
You got
broke your whole life, and then the shit you like, oh, I can use this shit.
Just trust me, you one song away though. Like I said, you white. You know you're gonna get. I hate.
No, listen,
you get that white privilege, and you know, and white privilege is real. I'm black. That shit is real. And you gonna get you make that one right song. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you gonna get the black people and the white people.
Yeah, and the thing that I always say with that shit is that I'm very much I obviously realize that shit. I hate when people try to compare shit, because some shit you can't fucking compare. I'm white. I'll never know what it's like to be a black man. I'll never know what it's like to be a black woman. And I get so tired of people trying to, oh yeah, because this and like, you ain't got to compare everything. You know what I mean? It's better to just respect what lane is what. And as I said, with that white shit, man, for me to be able to use that shit to better and advantage and help the community that loved me the most that I've been in, and loved me for me. Like here, nobody questioned why I was.
You know what I'm saying? Holding it down, coming back, really holding it down. I swear on my son's life,
that's what I've already got everything in place. Like my nonprofit, it's named after my father's nickname. Like it's a lot of shit that I got deep in the vault that, you know, I learned the hard way. You don't talk about shit until that shit is locked in black and white. You know what I mean? Permits are put in place, licenses are had. Nobody can take that shit, because I don't know, Batman was right to be scared for good shit to get into the wrong hands, and that's how I always feel. So it's a whole plan that I got. I mean, I'm gonna put Christmas lights on Warren.
So I'm gonna put Christmas lights on Warren.
That's one thing I will say. I swear to God, mark my motherfucking words. I will have Christmas lights on Warren.
We marking it right now. Yeah. But look, quick question. How you feel? What's your opinion on the one white girl that went viral with Bentley B? She was in a dress or whatever. It was crazy. She sounded white.
The Clueless shit.
Yeah, she was white. Yeah. That shit was really funny. Like it wasn't weak, but it was just like it was nice. Don't get me wrong, but it was just white.
Yeah. So it's wild that you asked that, and this is a beautiful pivotal moment in my career to be this artist, right? So I hate when people lie and shit like that. Because I've had conversations about both sides of it where that shit irritated my fucking soul and I hated every fucking second of it. And then I had to reflect and be like, well, why do you feel like that? What's going on inside of you? And for me, being the white kid that's from the hood, all I have to say is that it's things I have to learn to heal from. And it's not something to hate or anything. I need to be focused on my shit, and that's what I keep telling myself. And it comes from a place where it's like, y'all don't know what I went through as the white kid in the hood. Y'all don't remember a time when y'all wasn't even allowed to do this shit. Y'all would get your ass whooped for out here acting like that, partaking in rap music like that. Like, I'm sorry, like I came from the 90s in Detroit. It was like that. I lived in Detroit when Joy and Warren was beefed the fuck out and Joy Boys ran shit.
Joy Boys ran shit.
That's where I stayed. Like we go through so much shit within finding our own identity, because it's an era where you had to have a past to do that shit. It had to make sense. Why are you the white kid trying to do rap music? You know what I mean? Circle back to Vanilla Ice versus Eminem and the Jim Carrey skit that he put on making fun of Vanilla Ice. If anybody needs a deeper reflection, because that's how I feel. It should be a pass. There's some things that are just, I don't know. I don't want to piss nobody off, because it's taken me a long time to get to this place with my perspective. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't always friendly about this shit. I was very unfriendly about the shit. But as I said, I'm trying to be the best me. And, you know, if that's her thing and everything like that, who am I to question if that's really that, or, you know what I mean? Who am I to question what the fuck you want to do with your life?
No, you're right. No, I feel. I was just saying, like, because y'all know, all rap styles was for sure different.
Man, like 4 years ago, I would have been running my motherfucking mouth, talking crazy. For sure, 1000%. And it's just some things that I just had to learn about myself and maybe heal from, you know? That makes those kind of feelings come out. Because that shit, it fucks me up. Because then I get thrown off my path, and then I start sounding like that angry Tory all the time, and I'm always popping the fuck off. And that's the side I've learned to use because of the environment I've come from and the way we have to move to not get ran through, treated like dirt. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you. But
yeah, that shit, you know?
What new projects you got coming up real quick? We about to wrap this up. So
I got an EP that I'm finishing up now. I'm going to be dropping with 1111 Sound. Shout out to my guy. He got me together with some nice instrumentals. We going to put something together.
How many tracks?
Thinking 4 to 6.
Okay.
I'm on the fence because I know albums and compilations really aren't digested as they used to, you know. And as somebody who likes to play on the fence of both worlds, like the backpack versus like the street shit. I'm just trying to make smart moves because this shit is expensive. You hear me?
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, coming
this
from
shit
here,
gotta make sense.
Gotta make sense. Gotta make.
Why
I like
am I
that.
dropping
No.
a 12 song album if y'all don't give a fuck?
No, I hear you. Trust me.
Like,
you know, I was a rapper for 10. I'm still kind of a rapper.
I've seen that before. Yeah, so you get it.
I for sure get it. So yeah, I hear you. I hear you. That's what these motherfuckers don't know that though.
Man, they don't know.
They don't know that. Well,
no.
But no, look, we about to wrap up this first half though of interviewing the whip. We about to come back with the questions. Ooh. My favorite part. So, all right, let's go. All right, y'all, we back at it. Interviewing the whip questions, my favorite part. I'm about to ask you 10 questions, June. As you can see, we are in the whips. All questions are referred to the whip.
I'm gonna get serious. All
right. First question, and this is a question I would always love to ask everybody because I love cars. So what is your dream car?
I need me an 87, 88, 89 Chevy short bed 2-door because my baby old enough to have a 2-door now. Okay. Black on black with some, I want 4Gs, you know what I mean? But I want them to be so fucking just beautiful that you really have to reference them as 4Gianas. That's what I want.
Okay.
That's me.
So you want it to be
clean interior.
You want it to be low because most of them boys be okay.
Low,
okay.
Low. I want that box. I want that fucking. I'm talking about the 90-degree angle box, the real box. Before like the 98s and down. That box. No, I want the box. I want it to look like a big black box.
All right, bet. All right, that sounds sweet as hell. I love to hear when people say old schools.
Yes.
All right, question number 2 though. First time asking a female this question. Shout out to June, you know, Tory June, first female in the whip. But yeah, you getting asked this motherfucking question too, though, bro. Okay. Have you ever got your cheeks beat in the whip?
Man, I am grown as hell. Of course.
Okay, that's real. All right.
It's not like it's frequent, like that's a everyday.
Of course.
Let's just be clear.
Oh yeah, of course. The
internet get funny. The internet get real fucking funny, you know. I'm proof, so it's only been twice, but yeah.
All right, okay. No, I'm pretty sure, like you said, we grow. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it works both ends. But
right?
Question number 3: do you got a driver's license?
Yes.
What you mean? I just got my shit back. What do you mean? A lot of people, it's Detroit.
I would lose my
mind. Got no damn license like that.
Traffic at Warren Southfield.
No, it's not even that. I caught a case and it's like,
it'd be some bullshit they put y'all through.
What?
To get your license back.
Yeah, basically.
My ex went through. Hell no, I ain't dealing with that shit.
So yeah, you know it's some bullshit then. That's what's up. I always paid the tickets too, but just know, Court, it was some bullshit.
There's some hoes. That's why they make everybody's life miserable. No, I just, I play it real smooth, play it cool.
Okay. She got them L's. That's what's up. So I know who to call when I need to shoot OT. So let me stop playing with her, cause she is a real hustler though, y'all.
Need that cheese. I ain't like that one.
Like, no, I'm in with that paper.
The fuck?
Question number 4. We get pulled over and I got some pills or some dope or something. I need you to hide it, stuff it somewhere, or in the titty or something. You know what I'm saying? We've been kicking it for a while. You hide it for me?
Define kicking it for a while. Like, is we locked in like years? Like I ain't no ham ass bitch.
Shit, 8 months.
You ain't my man. 8 months?
8 months.
We doing business?
Where you stuffing? We doing business. We in business. We making money together. Will you hide it?
Let me put it to you like this, because the shit's so fucked up right now. Everything in this shit so ass backwards, especially since, let me tell you something. For one, I am a mother, a grown-ass mother, a single mother at that, as I said. Okay. And I'll tell you what, every single motherfucker, the few people that I fuck with, that we come from an era where if a woman gotta go home to that baby, I ain't even gonna get asked that question. They gonna take care of it and we gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna get you out and she's gonna be ready and we'll go from there. But you putting that on a woman that's got a single mother? I gotta wake my baby up in the morning.
So
you want me to sit down in front of you?
That's a no.
We wouldn't be kicking it.
All right, man. We're just gonna leave it at that. Then we're just gonna leave it at that. All right, man. What? Question number 5.
I love the 90s. I miss the 90s.
You miss the 90s?
Yeah, because there's bitches that be like, yeah, baby, give me that.
You were 87 then?
Huh?
You're 87.
1990.
You're 1990?
Mhm.
You 34?
Yeah.
I'm about to be 30. You know what you're right. You just turned 34 then. You know what
Yeah.
you're right. That makes damn. Yeah, you're the same age as my brother. I'm tripping. Yeah. I don't know. But
Grown as hell.
what I'm about to say, have you ever gave head while your man to your man while you driving or something? Yeah, that's a you're a female. I gotta ask that. Have you ever gave head to your man while you was driving?
It's a difference because my ex really was like a car enthusiast. We both was in that shit, old schools, all that shit. Like, that's where I've learned a lot of shit that I know about cars from
So you're
him.
a mechanic or something?
Yeah, he worked on old schools, all that shit. Like, he built them bitches from the ground up, like, literally. So, yeah. I mean, when we had a cruise or going down Grand River.
That's what's up. Okay, no wrong with it.
It's just a romance to it. You know what I mean?
I like it. I love to hear that. You live for that. You get cool points. Question number 6.
I'm glad my daddy down. My daddy not around because he beat my ass.
R.I.P. to your pops though. No, you still look. No. It's a lot worse out here. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot worse.
Like I said, I've improved, so it's okay.
No, you're fine. Question number 5. No, question number 6. My fault. What was your first car?
Oh man.
What was the first whip? Bought it, was given to you?
My daddy gave me a 1993 Chevy S10 blue pickup truck that I won. Biggest jalopy in high school for. My truck was so dope. I love my truck, but it was a rust bucket.
It was a rust bucket.
When you would cold start it, a big cloud of smoke would come out the tailpipe. So remind you, I said I was the po kid, right?
Yeah.
So I was the friend though that had the vehicle, and I would make sure all my girlfriends knew, you better run your ass the fuck out to that parking lot, because I'm starting that truck up before everybody else get out there. Because I ain't going. I would fill up the whole parking lot.
I was about to say that, so you don't even want to be embarrassed of that shit, huh? Damn, so you was a friend. They was in that bitch though, right?
They was in that bitch.
They was in that bitch. That's all they had.
They was in that bitch. We had a good time.
That's what's up. That's all that matters.
My first stone car ride was in that motherfucker. That was a good time.
So your first stone, we was high as hell, huh?
High as hell, man.
That's what's up. Y'all used to fucking hotbox the shit out that bitch.
Hotbox the fuck.
That's what's up though. How old was you when you had it?
I got my license at 17.
Damn, did you?
Like right then, yeah. Yeah.
You're lucky as hell.
Man, my daddy was on my. I learned how to parallel park in a fucking truck. That's why I love trucks.
I see. Look, I know.
That's why I said my song, Big Black Chevy. You know what time it is out here, standing on big biz.
Okay. Question number 7. What was the wildest thing that happened to you when you got pulled over by the police?
Oh my God. Shoot. I'm gonna say one that's not super. I don't want to say incriminating, but you know, I'm more okay. So I was like 18. When my dad first got sick, I used to drive. I was always back in the city when we moved anyway when I got my license. But anywho, I used to drive around in Rouge. You know what I mean? Gather my thoughts. This is important for the story. So I got pulled over on Joy going into past Telegraph when it gets going into the top part of the Rouge Park in there by the kitty corner thing. So I got pulled over by Redford, and he said I was going 2 miles over the speed limit, and that's why I was getting pulled over. I kid you not. And I was like, you even pull this up? Like 2 miles? Like, yeah, my insurance not even gonna hit me up. Like, what do you... It was because I was a white girl driving around in that area, and they said that... He basically said without saying that he was pulling over all white girls in the area because they were trying to run a drug bust.
Damn.
And wanted to run my shit and turn my truck upside down because he swore to God I had drugs on me. And I swear I wasn't into that shit back. Like, I was chilling. You know what I mean? I had weed. I would move around weed and shit like that sometimes. But, you know, for the most part, that motherfucker was so it was insane, bro. He wanted to turn my shit upside down and then once he found out that I grew up in the area, because I'm telling him, like, yo, my dad just got diagnosed with brain cancer. I'm sad, and that's why I'm here. He's like, why are you just driving around and it's not safe? Nothing, no reason. And it was the opening of a terrible can of worms, I think. That's when I really realized just
Okay. That's fucked up.
Shit
Yeah,
is.
that's real. Yeah.
And
it's
if
like,
that's like that for me,
world.
I can't even, as I said earlier, I don't know what it's like to be a black man, and I don't know what it's like to be a black woman. So I'll tell you what, if I got that shit just from being a white kid that's from that area, thinking that I'm doing this and I'm doing that, God forbid.
I would have been
if
fucked.
I wasn't that color.
I would have been fucked.
Man, I swear to God.
Any black, it's kind of fun. It gets a little fucked up out here.
I ain't get out he ain't pulled me out the car. He ain't pulled me out the car until I'd say about 2/3 of the way through the interaction. If I was black, I'd been out that bitch and on the ground in 2 minutes. So that's how the energy was.
All right.
That's some wild shit.
What was this? Question number 8. Was that question number 8?
I hate Redford. Sorry.
Do you? They ain't gonna take questions. Say you having flashbacks, huh?
I hate Redford.
Question number 8. Question number 8. What's the furthest you drove?
The farthest I drove.
The furthest you ever drove. Yeah.
I've never been on a plane before.
Okay.
And I used to do Irish dance, so when we would go to dance competitions, we would drive. So I'd say probably maybe Pittsburgh. I think that was pretty. Wasn't that far?
Pittsburgh? Was that 6 hours?
Yeah, something like that. I ain't been on no vacation. I ain't never been on no vacation. I've never been on an airplane.
Never been on a road trip yet?
No.
I drove to Atlanta. That's probably my furthest.
Yeah,
it was 12 hours. 10 and a half or some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think 6-7 hours. That's probably because we went to some in Canada and that shit was far as fuck.
You said Irish dancing.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? I never heard of Irish dancing.
You remember Riverdance and Lord of the Dance?
Okay, all right. So
yeah, but I was competitive with it, so it's serious, man. That shit was wild.
All right. Question number 9. Well, I mean, it really is. Do you have a car? But obviously, I see your vehicle, so I ain't gonna ask that. So that's kind of. Let's look at my question. You done got me high. What's the most important thing have you ever lost in a car? You know what I'm saying? Niggas, we done fucking motherfuckers done lose a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey. I
don't think I've ever had to experience that yet.
You never lost nothing important in a car? You never?
I'm trying to think for I
had to come back. We ain't never, motherfuckers lost the perk and tore that bitch up. All types of shit. You know, ain't never look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Money. Let's say that.
Oh yeah. I just did that the other day. I swear to God. And I don't know where that 20 went. That don't even make no damn sense how I just lost that money like that.
That shit'll disappear, especially in a truck. That shit gone.
Especially in a truck.
Big old compartments.
I like your truck though. I need to get me a truck. I always had a car. I had a truck for a minute, Suburban. But no, last question though, final question. What Detroit artists or Michigan artists, Metro Detroit artists do you listen to in your whip? They get played in your whip. Who you ride around this bitch banging to? You know what I'm saying?
Always rock. Always.
First person you go to. First person.
Doughboy Rock. My favorite.
Doughboy Rock?
Forever still.
Damn, okay, that's what's up. So you gonna throw some rock on when you feeling good, you know what I'm saying? So you about to turn some rock on.
I like old shit a lot too. I got an issue.
Nah, me too. I got a lot of me too.
I love old Ray. I love
me too.
Old Ray.
Nah, me too. I still ride to motherfucking Legend.
What is the fucking with Peasy when he's on the intro? MIA.
MIA, oh yeah, that's all. Oh my God. I'm right behind you. I'm a lot of P's, a lot of old shit. I listen to Vezo, a lot of old shit. GT.
Old GT.
Everybody, I feel like I listen to a lot of. I feel like I'm stuck in that era a little bit.
I got certain artists for certain occasions too. I love listening to old GT when I'm in my if I'm out in the old school or something like that, or at a cruise or anything with cars that all that shit hits so good.
Okay.
For sure.
So that GT, okay, look, that's what's up. But look, man, it's the end of the interview, y'all. Go ahead, tell me your Instagram name.
toryjune World. Hit me up, tap in, and check out that All-Star JR placement as well.
Placement is
a nice little. No, it's called Locked In. I'm saying that feature. That shit. When I locked that shit in, I felt like the one. Like I did it all by myself, and I didn't suck no dick. Hey.
No, for real though, man. As a woman though, no, that is a flex.
Yeah,
no, for real. That's a fucking flex. But that's what's up, though. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, though, man. It's interview in the whip.